Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lydia and today I'm going to be sharing things that I have been loving during March. But of course, to start off this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the pages from my Thomas Kincaid diary calendar. So the first page we have is called Bambi's First Year and I think it's really cute. And then for the second week of March, we have an artwork called Beauty and the Beast 2. Then the next artwork is called Peter Pan's Neverland. Then we have Mickey and Minnie in Ireland. Then for the final artwork for the month of March is Aladdin, and this one is definitely my favourite artwork of the month. The next thing I've been loving during the month of March is my Animal Crossing island, my Nintendo Switch. I just absolutely adore this console. I love Animal Crossing New Horizons and I have been doing a whole lot more things with my island. I have been changing my island around. I did a lot during like the last half of February and then the whole of March. I have just been completely redoing my island, and you may have seen that I am actually doing Animal Crossing live streams and I'm just really excited to keep doing these live streams. It's definitely motivating me to do more parts of my island, and it's really cool to like chat with you guys on live stream and just chat Disney or chat Animal Crossing. Yeah, definitely make sure to check out those videos if you haven't done already and you want to see my island and you just want to watch me play Animal Crossing. I will leave the link to my live stream playlist up above. The next things I'm going to share with you are from a small shop. They are called Milo Candles. If you have watched my videos before, you may remember me mentioning this company a lot in other videos, but I haven't mentioned them in a while and I have been loving their wax mounts again. But if you don't know Milo Candles, they basically do a load of candles and wax mounts that are inspired by Disney scents and like Disney park scents, which is definitely something that I love. So we have a lot of these wax mounts. This is no way a sponsored video, an ad or anything like that. I just really like these wax mounts, so I thought I would share them with you. These two are the ones that we've been using the most. So the first one is PhilharMagic Fantasy, and obviously it is the kind of similar scent to PhilharMagic, and it definitely reminds me of like Play-Doh in a way, but like a nice smell. It's very sweet, and it's this yellow colour, which I think is really cute. Obviously we have used 2 cubes. You do get 6 cubes in each of these like containers. And then the next one is probably my favourite out of the 2. This one is called Waters of the Caribbean, and obviously it symbolises the water smell that you can smell on Pirates of the Caribbean. It is very close to that smell, I think. Yeah, it is very like tropical, beachy, obviously like a watery kind of smell, a bit like musty as well. If you've been on Pirates, you know exactly what I mean by the smell. But yeah, this is what this one is called, Waters of the Caribbean. Obviously it is a like bright blue colour. We have only used 1 cube at the moment, but I am just absolutely loving this smell, and I definitely think it's my favourite out of the 2 because yeah, Pirates is one of my favourite rides at Disney. We always ride that ride first. It's like a little tradition that me and my family do whenever we go to Disney park. Yeah, it just brings back a lot of memories and it just makes me feel like I'm on the ride whilst I'm at home, which is really nice, especially being in lockdown and everything. I will leave their link to their website down below so you can check them out. They do a whole different range of smells and candles, wax melts. Those are some other things that I've been loving during the month of March. The next thing I've got to share with you are some books that I've read. So I haven't actually read a full book during March, which is a real surprise because I have been really good with reading during the previous months, but this month was a really slow month for me with reading. I just didn't really pick up my books a lot. So I haven't really read a whole book yet during the month of March. So I started this book in February and I finished this around the beginning of March, and I really liked it. It is called One of Us Is Next by Karen M. McManus, and it is the sequel to One of Us Is Lying, which is the first book. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first book. I will actually leave my February favourites video up above and in the description down below in case you want to see my kind of review on the first book. I did give this 4 stars out of 5 on Goodreads, but I did really like it still. It just took me quite a long time to read. The characters sometimes were a little bit confusing, like I got them kind of mixed up sometimes, which was a bit annoying. I really did like how it kind of led on from the first book. Obviously I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's basically about another like teen murder mystery, and you have to find out like who's lying, and things pop up, like secrets come out that they don't want to be released. And yeah, it's just a great book. It's definitely a great series. I absolutely love this series. And then the next book that I have been reading, but I haven't actually finished it yet, is the Straight On Till Morning Peter Pan Twisted Tale, Disney Twisted Tale. I absolutely love the Disney Twisted Tales series. I have pretty much all of them apart from the Cinderella one, I think. I talk about them all the time. I'm always recommending them to my Disney friends because they're really good books, especially if you are a Disney fan and you want a kind of dark twist on the original characters and the original storylines that we all know and love. I'm currently like not even halfway with this book. Like I said, March has just been a really weird month and I haven't been reading a lot, but I'm trying to get back into this book because it is really good. Obviously it is about Peter Pan, the story, and it basically starts off with Wendy, and she basically goes to Neverland with Captain Hook instead of with Peter Pan. I don't want to spoil it too much. I can't really spoil a lot though because I haven't read it all yet, but from what I've read it's really good. If you're a Peter Pan fan, I would definitely recommend checking out this book. It's called Straight On Till Morning, and I will definitely be finishing that off during April now, so definitely make sure to check back at my channel if you want to see a little review on that book during my April favourites video. The next thing I'm going to briefly talk about are the Funkos that we received in our Pop in a Box subscription box this month. We got a really good box this month. We were really happy with the ones we got. We got a Marvel Funko and a Disney one, which was really fun, really cool. We finally got our first Disney Funko during this subscription. I did do an unboxing video, so make sure to check out that video if you want to actually see the Funkos that we got this month, because it was a really good one. Now I'm going to go on to one of my favourite sections, is what I have been watching on Netflix and Disney Plus. I haven't really watched a lot of new things, so there's not a lot of things on this list that I haven't mentioned in previous videos, but I thought I would do this kind of section anyway in case you are new here. So I'm going to start off with Netflix. So I did actually start Gilmore Girls during March and I'm really liking it. I am very late to the game, but after like so many years of my friends and people online telling me that I need to watch Gilmore Girls, I finally done it and I really do like it. It's not what I expected. For some reason I expected it to be like Gossip Girls. I have no clue why, but it is the complete opposite. Obviously it is quite dated because it came out like the start of the 2000s, the start of the noughties, so yeah, it is quite dated now, but I really do like it. I'm also loving Dream Home Makeover. I think I mentioned this in a previous favourites video, but it's basically about this couple. They have this company and they basically do up houses, and I just think it's a really like cool show. I do love like the kind of design shows. I like watching them every once in a while, so it's really nice to put that on. Then I've also been watching Drag Race US, and the UK one actually finished during March as well, and I absolutely loved the UK version, but the US one at the time that I'm recording this video is still going on and I'm just really loving it. And then I recently watched a film called Yes Day on Netflix and I really liked it. It's about this family and like since they've kind of had a family, they just kind of say no to everything that their children want to do. So then they basically do this day where the children can do whatever they want and the parents have to say yes to whatever they want to do. But then things start to happen, there's a lot of chaos, and yeah, it's just like a whole kind of roller coaster. But it's such a feel-good film, and it's a new one as well that's come out recently, so I put that one on and that was really fun to watch. Now on to Disney Plus. The WandaVision finale aired and I absolutely loved the finale. I thought it was really cool. I'm not going to do any spoilers, share any spoilers in case you guys haven't watched it yet. It's really fun, it's really cool, it's heartbreaking in places, and it's definitely Marvel. You know, you can definitely see lots of Marvel, you know, kind of stuff in it, fight scenes and stuff like that. Definitely a lot of CGI as well towards the end episodes. So if that's something that you like to watch, then definitely make sure to watch WandaVision. But I do have a spoiler review that I put out on my channel a couple of weeks ago, so I will put that card up above if you want to check that one out. Obviously it has got a lot of spoilers in it, so if you haven't watched WandaVision yet, maybe save that video to your watch list and watch that after you've watched the finale. And I'm excited to do another spoiler review video for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I'm going to get onto in a little bit. So that's really exciting. But yeah, I absolutely love WandaVision and I'm definitely going to rewatch it, hopefully next month in April. I also finished Scream Queens. That is on the Star section of Disney Plus. It's the more like adult section of Disney Plus, and I really liked Scream Queens. I watched season 1 and season 2 and I just absolutely loved it. I've fallen in love with that show. I'm also currently still watching Love, Victor. Those episodes come out weekly, every Friday. I don't think there's many episodes left, but I am really liking it. I like the whole storyline, I love the characters. Then obviously The Falcon and the Winter Soldier aired this month as well, and I'm loving it. I'm just loving it so much. I cannot wait for the next episode. It goes into a lot of detail about their kind of backstories. Obviously it gives them a lot more screen time, which I'm all about, because they just were kind of left in the background, I feel like, for a lot of the movies, the Marvel movies. So I'm really happy that they've got their kind of own TV show and it's just all about them, and I just absolutely love it. So yeah, I've been watching that this month. Let me know down below if you've also been watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then I also watched Thumbelina. I'm so happy that they put that on Disney Plus. I literally screamed when I saw it on Disney Plus because it is a film that is very close to my heart. I've watched it a lot as a kid and I, you know, basically know all of the songs. I know pretty much all of the lines in the film. It's just such a feel-good film and it just brings back so much like nostalgia for me, which I'm all about. And then the last thing I've watched on Disney Plus is the TV show called Inside Pixar, and that is basically like kind of short episodes focused on like one cast member from Pixar, and you basically like just understand what they do in their job and kind of their inspiration behind what they do, what films they've worked on in the past, and it's just really cool to see like a kind of inside thing with Pixar. And that is everything that I've been loving during the month of March. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know down below things that you have been loving during March. Let me know if you've got any new recommendations for Netflix or for Disney Plus. I am always up for watching new shows, new films. Consider subscribing to see more content like this from me, and also make sure to give this video a little cheeky thumbs up as well if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that is it for this video, and I will see you in my next one.